Hello everybody, my name is Leroy and it is my honor today to show you MaxMoney. Today I'm going to be using the Firefox browser for this demo. It is a free browser and it is available for download over the internet. There are a few things I would like to talk about in this demo to give you a better understanding of what MaxMoney has to offer you and your business. MaxMoney allows one to achieve economies of scale and reduce the capital costs through rents, risk and resources. Reducing spending on technology infrastructure, such as networks and servers. No more powerful devices are needed to be able to complete a service. No software or hardware dependencies, meaning one can use any device, iPad, tablet, smartphone that has internet connectivity. Simplicity will also increase productivity as well as reduce the training required to be able to use the software. MaxMoney also uses the scaling price system, by where you will be able to pay for what you use, making the product perfect for a single or multiple offices. As mentioned earlier, I will be using Firefox for this demonstration. So I'm just going to open it up here and log in with my credentials. MaxMoney is a web-based loan admin system, meaning one will need an internet connection to be able to use the service. Your data will be hosted by Mycomax at a secure location where we will run daily backups of your data. This reduces risk on your part by having protection against data loss due to theft or property damage. By embracing innovation online, you will have more control over your business's data and security anytime, anywhere. Security is and always will be a concern for businesses. What makes MaxMoney great is that you can adjust security and have changes take immediate effect. Security and access in MaxMoney is managed using a role-based setting. Users are then linked to the role that they will be fulfilling in the business, such as accountant, manager, consultant, and etc. Reporting is also available for the more detailed on user behavior within the system. I'm going to show you here how to adjust some of your security by clicking on Setups and then scrolling down to the last option, Security. You will have two settings here, Users and Roles. Users are the people who have access to the system, while Roles is the functionality allocated to the user. By clicking on Roles, we will be displayed the current roles available within the system. We can add new roles or we can edit the existing roles. I'm going to edit the owner role here in this demonstration by highlighting the role and clicking the Edit function. From there, we can rename the role, we can give it a session timeout, and then by just removing or adding a tick, we'll be able to add or remove the functionality. In this demonstration purpose, I will scroll down to the loan functionality and then remove the interest rate and loan amount, preventing the user from changing interest rate or the loan amount on loan creation. I will then scroll to the bottom and save the role. Now the role has been adjusted. Next, what I would like to show you is MaxMoney's loan products. The loan products for South Africa were designed to assist you in being compliant with the National Credit Act, enforcing limitations on interest and fees that may be charged. The system will notify you if these values exceed the specifications in the regulations. To access the loan product, all one simply does is click on Setups, scroll down to the Loan Related, and click on the loan product. From here, we'll be able to view all current and existing products on the system. We can add a new product by clicking Add the New Loan Product button, or we can edit the existing loan product by highlighting the product and then clicking the Edit button. For this demonstration purpose, I will be editing the new product. As you can see, we'll be able to add a new description. We'll be able to set an interest calculation, a credit sector, a payment frequency, and then set a loan amount. From here, one will be able to set the minimum and maximum values for the loan amount as well as the installments. By then clicking on the Interest and Fees tab, you can set your interest and fees, just noting that the NCR regulation has been built into the system. By then clicking on the Users tab, you will be able to give functionality to and for specific users, depending on their requirements. And that is how simple it is to be able to set up a loan product in MaxMoney. Another great benefit of using MaxMoney is the integration feature. MaxMoney is currently integrating with all major role players in the market. We have currently integrated with CompuScan, NewPay NADO, Aspis Credit Protection Insurance, and SureBank SureCollect services. Please note that you are required to be an existing client with these service providers to be able to utilize the integration service. Next, what I would like to show you is some client administration. So I'm going to click on the client administration button here. From there, we'll have two options. We can either add a new client or search for an existing client. For the demo, I'm just going to click on search for an existing client. From here, we will get multiple options to search for specific information that we would like to retrieve. For the demo, I'm just going to use client number. I'll insert a specific client number that I'm looking for, and then click the search button. The client will then be displayed. We can then click on this client, and then we'll have specific functionality at the bottom, depending on what you would like to do. We could edit the client, we could do a CompuScan inquiry on this client, we can create a new loan and create a receipt and so forth. For the demo, I would just like to show you how to create a loan. So we would highlight the client, we'd click on the new loan button, we'd then just pick a specific product which we have access to. We'd then change the status of the loan depending on if it's application or active, and then we would just pick a purpose. Click next. We then select an installment date. We then check the availability of the installment depending on the client's budget. This would be done on the affordability on your client. We'd see the loan installments as well as the loan amount. We just click next. We finally just pick out a payment method. For this demo, I'm just going to use a bank payment, EFT, and we click finish. From here, you will see that we will have all the necessary documentation. We were able to print the loan agreement as well as print any relative documentation. As we have just created a loan, next what I would like to show you is how to create a receipt. So once again, clicking on the client administration, we click on search for the client that has just come and made a receipt. We put in the criteria we are looking for. In this instance, I'm searching on client 1. And I would highlight the client and click on the receipt button. From here, we can set the effective date and the transaction date if you have access. We also have to set the receipt event depending on the payment method of the client. In this case, it's a new pay receipt. So I select new pay receipt and click next. From here, MaxMoney will display an extensive amount of information. We would have the settlement amount, which would be the settlement amount as of today, as the South Africa calculates interest on a daily basis, or the total outstanding, which would be the total amount if the loan had to run its total duration. We would put in the amount received. We'd then put in the amount to allocate against the loan receipt, and the system would then calculate if there's any change to be allocated. From here, we just click finish. The system would do the payment on the receipt, and then finally also you will be able to print the receipt for your client. Finally, what I would like to show you is the MaxMoney reporting. Reporting, as we all know, is very important and very complex. So by going to the main menu, we're going to click on the reporting button. You will see it's broken down into categories such as client, accounting, and loan, and so forth. I'm going to click on the loan to view all loan reports. A list of loan reports will be displayed. For in this instance, I would like to know who has a late payment, so I'm going to click on the follow-up report. I can select the duration of the dates from the criteria, so I would start from the beginning of the month till the end of this month. I can then select a status of this installment, and then I can click finish. A list of all late payments of this month will now be generated. The reports are generated in CSV or PDF depending on the report.